Okay, Troy Casey, the Certified Health Nut here again at the CHEK Conference 2011. And what's your name, sir?
Adam Wood.
And Adam, what brings you to the CHEK Conference?
Let's see, I'm with Fitter First, so a company out of Calgary, Alberta, and I personally invented a body rolling product in 2007. Fitter First carries it. Fitter First sponsored the CHEK Conference. Here I am.
So it must be pretty cool to have your invented product at the CHEK Conference, because whatever Paul endorses pretty much holds weight.
For sure. Like the Fitter First name brand has been connected with Paul CHEK since about 1991. And the travel roller product has been kind of a premier product with Fitter First since 2007. So having it here at the show is a big deal for us, and the travel roller is a really legitimate body rolling product now, and it's getting into the US, and it's really well established in Canada, and it's been a huge seller up there. So coming down here is not to say a debut for us, but it's something that really validates it and kind of puts us forward with the whole development of it.
That's great. And so I noticed it's harder than the foam roller, so it must have some really cool features that helps work with the fascia.
It has a core that's permanently stiff, and then a specific amount of foam, and it's an exact diameter to suit people under 6'5". So basically, one thing you'll find with a lot of body rolling products is they're not necessarily sized for anybody. They're actually just built up foam, or here's our cool thing, but there's really no ergonomic rationale. So the thing about the travel roller is it's a specific 4.3 inches in diameter, and that's ideal to fit into the cervical curvature and all the different nooks and crannies in the body for someone who's under 6'5".
That's great. And so, how long have you known about Paul CHEK's work and/or been studying it?
I've been watching and learning from Paul on YouTube and through his let's say free information since about 2003. And basically in the last few years, I'd say since 07, 08, I've been really watching everything. My wife is an HLC1, and I actually haven't done any of the programming with the CHEK Institute for the fact that I am a CSCS certified kinesiologist, but if I'm going to do the CHEK stuff, I'm going to do it all. So I'm a type of guy that if I'm going to...
All or nothing.
Yeah, so I'm not going to just do HLC1. If I decide, you'll see me do it all in 2 years like a racehorse getting through a program. So I did my university degree in combination with a variety of other high-level coaching programs in 3 years. And basically, if you would equate to what that would be like, it would be like a person doing about 7 years of work in 3 years. So if I'm going to go back into school, which I'm considering with the CHEK stuff, I would do it all at once. You know what I mean? So
yes. Yeah, that makes good sense too. And so, what attracts you to the CHEK holistic agenda?
I mean, that's just what's going on in the world. I mean, if you're not connecting with groups of people like yourself, the Certified Health Nut philosophies, the CHEK Institute, and everything that is going on with the planet, I think you're completely out of touch with what is happening to our bodies and our air and everything. So Paul CHEK and what he's put together with his practitioners, his information, everything, I mean, it's where you got to go if you're going to be or live or feel. So
you feel it's the medicine that humanity and the planet needs?
Yeah, distinctly. You can't connect with who you are or what is going on even within your own body unless you eat clean food that's raised properly with the correct soil and the correct water and all of these things, the small details. It's the only way you can think properly. So it's big.
That's great. And so what's your message out there to humanity today?
Well, I'm the body rolling guy, so if you are tight, basically go to www.travelroller.com and check out what I believe is the best body rolling tool. It really makes you feel good. Can do amazing amounts of self-release work, myofascial work, all sorts of cool things. There's acupressure balls and some of the more advanced products there. And basically, I use it every day. If I'm going to train, I need to undo a lot of different compensations in my body, and it is the critical tool for me, and that's why I'm bringing it out to the public and the world. So that would be my message: get rolling.
Yeah, Health Nut's going to get rolling. So I love the tool, and I look forward to using it. And so, did you catch Paul's last talk?
Oh, I sure did. Yeah.
And so, how did that talk about God and the evolution of the soul? How did that rub you today? How did that make you feel?
Yeah, it was a profound talk. I've seen clips of that type of talk from his PPS program. There was a free opening of it at one point, and I went in there and saw a few clips. So it was amazing to see him in person deliver that level of information. What it made me feel or think about was actually, if and when I do want to have kids, that I definitely and distinctly want to make sure that their learning and development process match to what Paul explained in terms of the right profile to develop an organism properly, and then specifically related to religion and God and everything he was getting in there. I think I need to digest it a little bit more before I comment properly on that.
Yeah, I mean, as a parent myself, one of the main things that I got was, you really got to get yourself in tune so that you can help your kids get in tune, and really just heal yourself to help others.
Yeah, you bang on. That's definitely the, going to eating the proper food, and even trying to find food that might actually be proper. Very difficult process these days, but without doing that, I don't think that one could raise a child properly. So I know that you're probably going to do an amazing job with what you got going on.
Yeah, and I'm always upgrading. I'm open to being the best parent that I possibly can be and helping my children at all stages of where they're at. But I've started with foundational foods right off the bat, only organic. My kids go to school and they say, if it's not organic, it's not for me. And they ask, is that organic? And my son's only 4.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's exactly what needs to happen for someone to function properly and think right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Adam, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Awesome. I think I'm just